Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 24 of Zesty Thoughts with your host, Annábla. I am here, nuzzled up in my chair with a blankie and a tea. I have throat coat right now because I just had a voice lesson with my trusty college grad mug. This is me shaking the president of my university's hand at my graduation. I don't know if you can see. It's not gonna be in focus, but either way, yeah, my favorite mug ever. My mom was like, "Do you want a mug from graduation?" And I was like, sure, why not?" So it has my class and my major and everything on it. Chelsea Belsey, come here. Belsey girl wants to play, I think. She sounds like she's a little bit spunky. She always gets energetic and wants to play at night after she eats her little pouches. So don't mind the scuffles in the background if you can hear them. But yeah, I'm nuzzled up here. It is cold. The weather is officially like the way that I prefer. So I'm like so happy. I've been so happy. I've been wearing all my winter clothes, which are like my favorite clothes. So yeah, the vibes are good. Vibes are amazing. I last week and this week, kind of got back into lifting like more consistently through September and October. I took a few kind of like breaks throughout different weeks. I was like riding my bike. I was going on runs in like the neighborhood and I wasn't like lifting as consistently. Yeah. And then I got back into it like all days this week and last week and ouch. Like so much pain. I did abs last week and I literally was sore. Like I did the same workout that I normally do. I can actually read it. So my typical ab workout, I do leg lifts, 3 sets of 10. Okay. I do like V dips, those ones where you like lean back with your like legs forward, 10 times on each side, times 3. I do side plank. Right now I'm up to like 45 seconds per side. It really like hurts my shoulder. So I don't know if like my form is bad or what. But I'm like not very good at side plank. Either way. And then I do the leg raises, like where you're like on where your elbows are up, like hanging leg raises, I guess. And I try to do 3 sets of 20. Sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I can only do 3 sets of 10, but I try my best. And then I'll alternate. I'll do like straight leg, bent leg, straight leg, bent leg. And then like the next set I'll do like negative. So I'll do like straight leg and then like as slow as I possibly can on the way down. Same thing, like bent leg as slow as I possibly can on the way down. And then like the third set, I'll do like sides. So I'll do bent leg and then I'll do like this side, then this side, same kind of thing doing negatives. So sometimes I can't get to 20 because that's usually my last thing that I do. I also do the standing cable crunches, 3 sets of 10. Usually I do like 67.5 pounds, but I was not able to achieve that last week or this week. And then I also do weighted forearm plank, with a 25-pound plate on my back, for 60 seconds. Normally I do 3 of those. So like last week I tried to do that workout that I normally do and it was like impossible. Like it was so freaking hard because I hadn't done it in like a while. Like throughout the last month ish, like when I go to the gym, like I'll just do glutes. I've been kind of skipping everything else and like doing other workouts on the days that I don't go to the gym. So like, but I've been keeping up with glutes. So I know that when I do glutes this week, it'll be fine because I've been doing that consistently, but I have not been doing abs. So that was like really painful. So last week it was a total struggle. Today I could only do 2 of the weighted forearm planks, not 3. And I could only do 52.5 pounds on the standing cable crunches. So RIP to me. I'm like last week I did it after having not done it in like a few weeks and I literally could not like laying down in bed. I was like in so much pain. Like I barely could like lay down in bed. I was just like, like my core was so just like on fire, like the whole rest of the week for like 5 days. And then even today when I was doing abs, like I was able to achieve better results, you know, like almost back to normal. But I could still feel that burn in like my lower abs. And I was like, oh my God, I'm still sore from last week. This is so brutal. So that is just like, I learned my lesson. I'm just like not going to take breaks anymore, I guess. I don't know. Or if I take a break, it like can't be like a long break, I guess. Lesson learned. I mean, everybody says that. I don't know why I thought that I'd be like an exception, but yeah, it was pain. Even when I did legs yesterday, I wasn't super sore today because I like kind of went a little lighter. Maybe I didn't need to go that light because now I'm not that sore today. But either way, yeah. So I learned my lesson there. That was crazy. I was in so much pain last week. I'm good now. Hopefully I'm not in too much pain tomorrow. But yeah, I've had a chill week, y'all. Just trying to keep my spirits up with the state of everything. I have been in my laundromat era. To preface this, we do not have in-unit laundry in our unit here. We have a shared laundry facility, but we only have 5 units in this building, so it's like not too crazy. But like the washer and dryer are very small, so like I have to do like a lot of small loads, which like eats up my day. And usually Tuesdays are like my record podcast, do laundry, go to Trader Joe's. That's like my day to like get everything done. And then I have a few lessons like sprinkled in. But it like eats my whole day, like because the washer's like 35 minutes. It's like I can't really go anywhere during that. Like run errands. And then the dryer's an hour. And then, like I said, it's like small. So it's just like I have to do like 3 or 4 loads every Tuesday. And it just like is like a whole day escapade and I can't really leave. So last week, Mom was like, oh, I go to this laundromat and you can use like an app to reload money instead of getting quarters, because that's like another annoying thing. If you know, if you have laundry like in your apartment and you have to use quarters, like you know what I'm talking about. It's just annoying to have to get cash and go to the bank and get quarters, because not every grocery store will just like give you quarters. At least Trader Joe's, like they have like a limit, and I think Whole Foods too. So I don't know, that's like annoying. It's just been like an added thing that I have to like worry about. And my mom was like, oh, there's this laundromat where you can use an app to like start the washer and everything. Like it's a crazy, and it shows you which washers and dryers are available. Like they're all numbered and everything, and you can just reload from your credit card, which is also cool. So I went last week and it was like so much faster. It was like, wait, like this is like for sure superior. I mean, other than having to like lug all my laundry into my car and then drive. I mean, it's down the street, so it's not far, but just like, you feel me? Maybe I won't always like be in the mood for that, but it's like I can load, at least the time of day that I'm going, it's like not too crazy. So like I can load as much clothes as I have to wash in the washer, and it will take like 20 minutes to wash and then like 25 minutes to dry. So it's like I'm in and out with all of my laundry in like less than an hour, which is way better. And I can just like chill on my phone. I can like listen to a pod. I can like listen to music. I can like practice Duolingo. So I think I'm like gonna do that from now on, because like low-key it's faster. And it's like kind of also like social, like you like see people in your neighborhood and you're like everyone's doing laundry, except for this like girl. Like I went last week, that was the first time I went, and I was like alone, and I had a lot of laundry to do because I had like sheets and like comforters and stuff like that, and it's winter, so like my laundry is like doubled in size. So I had a lot to do, and I was washing my comforter. I have this like Kelly green basically comforter, and it was in the dryer, and this like random girl, I had my beats in, but I was like aware, you feel me? Like I'm clocking everything. Because I don't put my noise cancellation on when I'm like in public. Sometimes I do at Trader Joe's, but like other than that, I'm like, I want to be able to like be aware of my surroundings. And some girl like walked up to me and was like, she was like hesitating, like she was like awkward about it. And then I looked over and I was like, oh yeah, what's up? Hi. I took my bead out and she was like, oh, is this one yours? Like so the dryer that I put my stuff in, I put my like laundry basket in front of it just to put it there. Like where else am I going to put it? I didn't want it to be like in the walkway. So I just set it there, and she was like, oh, is this dryer yours? And I was like, yeah, like that's my laundry basket. And she was like, oh, cause I have a green comforter. I'm like, are you sure that's you? She was like, are you sure that's yours? I was like, yeah. Like I loaded it on the app. Like my app still showed like the number and everything. So I was like, yeah, that's like mine. I also have a green comforter. And she was like, oh, that's weird. Like now I'm confused. But like not in like a genuine way. If you catch my drift. Like it kind of seemed like she was trying to steal my laundry. And I was like, I was like, oh, that's weird. Like I was trying to like be nice because I didn't want to like accuse this woman or like give her a bad vibe. Because I don't know, you never know with strangers. But she was like, oh, and it was like there was like this beat of silence, like as if she was waiting for me to be like, go ahead and like check if it's yours, or like I don't know what she wanted me to say. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, did you use the app? Like you can check on the app, you know, like what? I was like, I don't know like what to say right now. This is so awkward. And she was like, oh, I don't know. Like now I'm just like really confused. And I was like, oh, okay. And the weird thing was that like, I was like, oh, okay, well, like, I hope you find it. Like, I just said that. I was like, you know, like, put my like beat back in. Cause I was like, I'm not gonna like entertain this. Like, I don't know what's going on. And she's like a stranger. And like, I just had a vibe, you know, I was trying to be like nice and cool about it, but like, I definitely got a major vibe. And then I was standing in that same spot until like my laundry was done. Cause it was like all in like 2 dryers, like one on the top, one on the bottom. So I was standing right there for like 10 more minutes until it finished. And in the corner of my eye, I see like her and like her partner or like roommate or whatever folding laundry on like one of the counters. And they're putting all their laundry, folding it. They have like a lot, folding all their laundry and stuff. They put it in their basket and they leave. And that whole time I'm like looking for the green comforter. You feel me? I'm like, I wonder what her comforter looks like that she got mine confused with hers. Maybe it's like the exact same color. And then I would like understand and feel bad for like catching a vibe, you know? But dude, she did not have a green comforter. Like straight up, she didn't have it with her. Like I was like watching, I was like looking out of the corner of my eye, being like nosy. I was like, where's the green comforter? And yeah, no, they like folded like a bunch of clothes, a comforter that was like not green. It was like red and black and like white. So that's not green. And I was just like waiting for a green comforter to like appear in their area. And it didn't, like they didn't have one. So I was like, oh, I guess my vibe was correct. And it was just really freaking weird. So I don't know. I mean, my experience today was fine with my parents and it was like very chill, but that was super sus. I was like, is this girl trying to like, does she think I'm like, I don't know. It was just weird. The vibe was weird. Vibe was off. But the people that work there are very, very friendly, very helpful. The place is really clean. So like I have no other complaints. I will like continue to go there. It's like no big deal. I'm just like not gonna leave my laundry unattended, which is like a no-brainer. Like you should do that anyway. But yeah, so that's the vibe. Oh my gosh, sorry y'all. I literally like, this is like too bright for me right now. The last like week and a half, the weather, I mean, it started with like the wind, but like the weather and the decrease in the humidity has royally fucked up my sinuses. Like I have no words to describe the shit that I've been dealing with. I literally went to CVS and got like an antihistamine last night. I'm going to try Allegra. I've tried Claritin in the past and it was like, okay. But like I need something so desperately. And like the last 2 days, like every time I blink, my right eye has been like twitching and like staying closed and then like reopening. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, am I dehydrated? Because I feel just like dry. But I'm like, is that just the weather or am I just like not drinking enough water? I don't know what it is going on with that. But please excuse if you see my eye twitch in this video. Just ignore it. I'm figuring it out. Hopefully I will have it sorted out. It won't be an issue. But like I'm like kind of sensitive to light too. Like the light is the light is starting to get on my nerves. I like kind of want to put sunglasses on, but I don't want to be that bitch in the pod. Is what it is. But yeah, I am visiting my band next week, you guys. I'm literally flying to Saudi Arabia next Tuesday. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be there for like 2 weeks. I'm in a long distance relationship. For those of you that don't know, we are like almost at 4 years. And I have not seen him in a year and a half. Like, I saw him last May, and it has been like the hardest year and a half ever. It's been so difficult. Not obviously not being able to be with him in the same room. I mean, we FaceTime like practically every day anyway. And we talk every day, and like text every day, the bare minimum. So it's not like we don't talk, but I mean, obviously, y'all know. I don't have to like explain the struggle to y'all, because it's just a very unique feeling. In the beginning, it's so confusing because it feels like grief, but like you're still with the person that you love, and they still love you, and they still validate you, and you still love them and validate them, and it's like there is love present, but it's like so challenging because your body and like your parts of your mind like think the opposite. Like, it feels like you're losing someone in a way, and it's the most conflicting, challenging kind of mental state to be in, especially when you love the person a lot. Like, when you're really serious about them and you're like trying to build a future together, but like from like far away, like you're trying to like talk about the future and like plan things, and like especially with international relationships. I mean, that's like a large part when you're like from different countries. Balancing all of that is like just so crazy, and it just adds like a layer of kind of like stress to your life. Maybe not in every moment of the day, but like at times, it just makes it really hard, and like I said before in like previous episodes, it is nice to have that like space to work on yourself, and like you do have a little bit of extra time to like focus on your own things, with not having that person with you, at all times. But it's still hard, like it all of that being said, it is not ideal. So I'm just so happy that we get to see each other. It's going to be like the best feeling in the world. It's going to be, it just makes me even more grateful for the time that we do have together. And it makes me like reflect on all the time that we had together prior to being long distance. Like, it just, I look back on it and with such fond memories, and it just makes me so grateful for the time that we have had together. And I definitely think that I do not take for granted the time that we now get to spend together. And I think maybe before, when we were in the same city and not long distance, that maybe there had been moments where I did, and it just made me really think hard on that, and like make sure that I'm really present, that I'm, intentional with my, showing my love. And it's just like, I think it's helped me grow a lot as a partner. And it's helped me grow a lot as a person, because it puts into perspective that like, like with long distance specifically, sometimes that person is not always gonna like be there to help you through things, or to, to physically be there and be your support. So it's important for you as a person to be able to like ask for that. And sometimes that was not something that like I would really go out of my way to like ask for before. So it's helped me like advocate for myself a little bit more, or like maybe not advocate, but maybe like speak up for myself. Like if I need help, to like actually voice it. You feel me? So that I'm really proud of myself for growing in that way, because I think that like as a Leo, I can be kind of stubborn, and like not ask for help when I need it. So I think that I've gotten better with that, in my like own personal life, like with my career, and also with my partnerships and like relationships. And like it's helped me improve my communication in so many ways. And like, obviously it sucks. Like I can't say that enough, but there are a lot of things that I think it's taught me in life. And I think that I will be kind of sad about the time that we didn't get to spend together, but like I think the benefits are going to outweigh all those like missed moments. You know what I mean? I think we're going to be able to cherish the moments that we do have in the future so much more, that it's like not going to matter. We're just going to make up for it, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm so excited. I am going to be bringing all of my pod equipment. Luckily, my setup is like pretty chill all of it can fit into my carry-on bag. So I will be bringing all of my equipment on my trip and recording a pod there, hopefully 2 episodes. I mean, my episodes will be delayed a little bit the next few weeks. I will be posting like the dates and all that once I kind of get that figured out. But I'm so excited for that. There will be episodes, at least 2 episodes while I'm there, maybe a third. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm excited for that, and I'll keep you updated. I might do like a little vlog vibe also while I'm there, like a zesty vlog, and just take y'all around while I'm exploring. I'm just so excited. So I'll keep y'all tuned in on that. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. And I'll be posting on my IG updates on the pods the next few weeks, because it's going to be moving around a little bit because I'm going to have a time change and all this kind of stuff that I got to get used to. So anyway, okay, let's dive into some segments. I do have some thirsts for what I'm listening to this week and a hot toddy take. So I'm just going to dive right into it. I feel really bad. I hope that I do not butcher this artist's name. Rowena Physics. It is spelled ROWENA FYSX. This artist has an EP out, and I cannot stop listening to it. I have no other words. The vocal production is insane. I'm like absolutely obsessed with it. I'm literally going to link the artist in the bio of today's episode because I just like can't get enough. The EP is Don't Text Me Back. I have yet to listen to their other stuff. Honestly, I need to, because they also have like another EP from 2021. Okay. And then a few singles, a lot of singles actually, that I need to dive into, but this specific EP, I just have no words at all. I'm floored. I'm obsessed. I'm so impressed with this artist's vocal skill. I also don't know their pronouns, so that's why I keep saying they. I'm just gonna say that because I don't know their pronouns. But vocal ability, like 10 out of 10. Intonation, 10 out of 10. Vocal production, songwriting, like production, just like I can't get enough of it. If you're into like alternative R&B, you're gonna be obsessed with this. It's giving kind of like the same vibe. What's her name? Erica de Casier, I think is how you say her name. The Still album. It's kind of that like synth, like soft 80s synth kind of vibe. But yeah, it reminds me of a few other like projects and artists that I've like been really just like diving into recently. It's kind of like my, I guess, like subgenre obsession, like all this alternative R&B, like Majid Jordan, his project Good People, like that's been my obsession all year. I think it came out like last year. Yeah, 2023. That project was insane. The synth, it's like Sade inspired a little bit. I can't get enough of it. Same thing with the Erica de Casier. It's kind of the same vibe. And I'm just like obsessed with it. Like I just want to like eat it up like every day. That's like all I'm listening to literally. So I hope that y'all listen to it and enjoy it, just like I do. Tyler, the Creator's new album, I listened to it. I thought it was good, but it didn't really like exceed my expectations. Like I guess like the last project was, what was the last project? The last project, Call Me If You Get Lost, was like so invigorating and so refreshing and so new that I just like was so into it. And I feel like Tyler's like one of those artists that just like can completely reinvent and just like push boundaries. And I don't know, maybe it's just not for me. I don't really have any like a specific like hot take about why it didn't like hit me any particular way, but I just thought it was good. I don't know. It didn't wow me. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm like a fan of him in general, so I was kind of like, maybe I just have like really high expectations for his music. I don't know, maybe I also need to listen to it again, because there have been a few projects and albums in the last like year or so that like I listened to one off and I'm like, it's like fine. Like Chaperone, like when her album first came out, I listened to it and I was like, oh, this is just like not for me. And now I listen to it and I'm like, no, this is like so good. Like I listened to it again and it grew on me. So maybe that will be the case with that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Are we listening to Christmas music yet? Because like I'm not really. It is what, November 12th I'm recording. I just like can't get into it yet. I don't know. I'm like still kind of in like Halloween mood. Like barely in like Thanksgiving vibes. Also, I'm like not gonna be in town for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be in the Middle East for Thanksgiving. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving there. It's like I'm not really celebrating Thanksgiving this year. Although I did have an idea to like make a Thanksgiving feast there for like my boyfriend's family so they could have Thanksgiving. But I don't know. I'm like still on the fence of that. I'll see if they're like open to it. I'm sure they would be. I just like don't know if I'm open to like cooking an entire Thanksgiving feast alone. But maybe I'll wrangle everybody up and get some help in it, and that'll be kind of fun. But I don't know. Like I kind of wish that there was like Thanksgiving music. Like I love Thanksgiving. I love getting into the vibe of it. It's just so fun to me. It's just like gathering, and it doesn't feel right to listen to Christmas music during the month of November. Like I just can't get into it. And I guess kind of my hot toddy take this week is that I feel like folk and country music is like fair game for the month of November. Like it's giving Thanksgiving, it's giving fall, it's giving like acoustic. You feel me? So I feel like I don't know, there needs to be some like there needs to be some industry planted Thanksgiving music this year. Maybe I'll be the one to do it next year. I'm obviously too late right now. But yeah, I just feel like that is the vibe for Thanksgiving. And it kind of irritates me that like Christmas is pushed so hard during Thanksgiving and during the month of November, because the month of November never feels like Christmas to me. If it wasn't absolutely shoved down my throat, decorations and all that, like I would not feel the vibe. Like organically away from the holiday decorations, I don't feel the vibe at all. Zero. So I'm gonna just like come out and say it. Like I just like vote that, like, I don't know. I vote that we like listen to like country music and folk music during November. Like wait until December 1st. Or, it's reasonable. It is within reason. In my opinion, it is within reason to listen to Christmas music on Black Friday. Like the day after Thanksgiving, I feel like that is fine. Because most people, when they're going Black Friday shopping, they're getting Christmas gifts. You feel me? That I can sign off on, but the Christmas music pre-Thanksgiving, I'm just like not a fan. I like kind of hate it. Like kind of irritates me. So I'm just listening to, like I said, some all R&B and then like country and folk. That's gonna be my vibe for like the next month. And then I'm in the Middle East until the 4th. So like I'll do a little switch over. And also like my man is like a Christmas baby. So like I have to like give him some Christmas vibes and, a little bit of like early birthday vibes when I'm there. Because I'll be there only for a few days in December and then I won't be able to be there for his birthday, which is kind of sad. Also, randomly, I've never, since we have started dating, in February of 2021, we have never spent his birthday together, because in December of 2021, during his birthday, he had COVID. So I went with my dad and we delivered him like a birthday cake, just to be nice. But we like couldn't like, we were like at a distance because we didn't want to get sick, obviously. And then the next December 2022 was when he already had to go back home, like he had to like go back for like visa stuff. So we didn't see each other then because he left like the middle of December. And then December 2023, we didn't get to see each other. Like I went in May, but we didn't get to see each other then. And then this December, I will have already left. So it's kind of sad. I'm like, next year we have to be together, babe, you know? And next year, honestly, next year will be a little bit more serious because I think he turns 30 next year. So like I have to be there for his 30th. Either that or he has to come here. We have to spend his 30th together because that's a huge, amazing milestone. But yeah, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm just so smitten. I'm just like over the moon. I'm so excited to see him and his family and Sparky. My man has a Frenchie too, so I'm so excited to see Sparky. His family also has a cat named Levi, who I'm over the moon to see. But I'm just excited to see him and all his family and spend some more time with them. Because last time I was there, I was also only there for 2 weeks, so I'm just stoked on that. Excited to explore his city a little bit more. We might go to Dubai. We'll chill in Bahrain a little bit too. So I'm just so stoked. So stoked. So I will for sure vlog a little bit, and then I will see y'all. I'll see y'all in the next episode, and I will be in Al Khobar, Saudi Arabia, and y'all are gonna get the vibes for sure. We're gonna make some tea. You know, maybe I'll like order some mafoof and we'll just like snack and chill and drink tea and record a pod. Oof. I just can't wait for the vibes. Y'all aren't ready for the vibes. I'm just so excited. I will see you all next week. And I hope you have an amazing week and a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.